Okay, so for today's moment for the 12 days of anime, I chose a moment from the anime Mob Psycho 100. If everyone is, yeah, that series from the creator of One Punch Man 1. This series was freaking awesome. The moment in particular that I'm referring to is towards the end when Reigen just totally, in a sense, shits on the cliches of shonen anime and shonen manga, and as well we get the little dialogue from one of the main villains from Claw at this particular point, where essentially it feels as though it was all kind of like, yeah, this is the difference between reality and shonen anime. Not that I, have anything against shonen anime. I love it. That's the core of my enjoyment with anime and manga and all that good stuff. But it was interesting to see a different perspective on things and, opposed to reality, what shonen anime and manga is like, because basically it was leading into Mob, blowing up and, kind of how shonen anime does it, like from back in the days with Gohan when things got crazy and he finally let his inner demons out and destroyed everything. Opposed to that, Reigen stopped all that and said, you know what, in a sense, we're gonna change things and it's okay sometimes to run. And I love that. I felt as though that was just such a change from shonen anime and manga, like something different, which I'm not sure exactly what category Mob Psycho fits into, if it's actually shonen or not, but nonetheless, when he grabbed Mob and he said, yo, it's okay to run, let the adults handle this, it felt as though it was so different, because in shonen anime and manga, especially when the protagonists are children or teenagers, it's always up to them to do things. When Reigen actually stood and said, yo, let the adult handle it, and then even getting the dialogue from the villain or whatever, the guy in the black suit, where he was like, no, I'm special, I'm gonna change things, it was totally like, yeah, this is their perspective, or this is possibly what one thinks sometimes about shonen anime and manga, that's essentially what a lot of these people in these series think of. And no, in reality, there's nothing special about you, you're not changing shit. And that's why I love the moment where Reigen finally stepped in. He came in and he was just kicking so much ass, having those special abilities, so to speak, but it was insane and I absolutely loved it and I had to choose it. But I gotta ask the question, do you think that that particular moment was an incredible FU to the shonen brand and the shonen tropes of, like, the kids surpassing the adults and doing all these crazy things? And how does that make you feel if you look at it from that perspective? This is something kind of interesting and neat that I liked about Mob Psycho, because it does look wacky, it is zany from time to time, it's very similar to stuff that you would find in One Punch Man. But I think if you look at One Punch Man for being the top of tropes and being a parody of everything shonen, then Mob Psycho 100 is the exact opposite. It's changing everything and is looking at it from a real world perspective on what the ideals and things of that nature are in shonen anime and manga, and that's why I had to choose that moment. But I'm kind of curious, first of all, what did you choose for today of the 12 days of anime? Was it something totally different? Was it something from Mob Psycho 100? Was it that moment in particular? And your overall thoughts of this little mini discussion for this day of the 12 days of anime. Either way, Reigen, Mob Psycho, hilarious, loved it. And I had to choose something from Mob Psycho for the 12 days of anime because it was that damn awesome. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next 12 days of anime. Have an awesome one.